Hello everyone, in this video we're going to rotate and move the player with joystick as you see, and also we shoot the player to bullets. You can see he's going shooting bullets in the direction we want. So let's start the video. So this is the game process setup here, and I have a triangle which is a sprite and it have its body and player movement script, and I have a canvas in which I have a fixed joystick pack which you can download from the SS store, link in the description. And I have also, let's check out the play movement script and open up. Now I have a very simple script set up here for movement. Actually he can move, and if you wanted to know how this thing is set up, you can check out my previous video which I talked about how to move a player with joystick. So and here you can see it moving because of this script. And now what in the script? So it has four variables. First is for speed, second one is for the joystick, and third for the vector, and fourth one is for the rigid body. And in void function I have a vector dot x, the move dot x means x-axis. When we take the joystick horizontally, it's been moving x-axis, and when we vertically it's moving y-axis. And here the fix up it, I have one line that is responsible for movement. We're using rp dot move position, and then we add take the current position of the rigid body, add some by vector, and then multiply this by speed to move, and then multiply with time dot fixed delta time. So we need to create a top-down shooting game. So top-down shooting game, you need to rotate the player in the direction of the joysticks. So we need to let's rotate the player which direction we want to move or face the direction. So to do this, we need to create a temporary variable, the float h axis is mean x-axis, mean horizontal axis. Okay, and then we multiply the joystick dot horizontal. So when we take the joystick in this direction, is mean we're moving in x-axis. So this variable track how much is moving or how far position of the joystick, and then we have to same thing but for also for vertically float, and here write vertical axis. Vertical axis will be y-axis equal to the joystick dot vertical. So this track the vertical joystick will be up down. Okay. Now we need to add one more temporary variable, that is also one float, and this is z-axis because our player is going to rotate at the z-axis. So this is very important, and put this, and this is equal by math app. This is a math function, a mathematics function. We dot find atom. There are two atoms, atom 1 and atom 2. Atom 1, first one is for 3D, and is 2D. So we working on the 2D, so we use atom 2, and here we give here HS at axis and V vertical axis, and then we multiply both them by red to drag. What is it? I don't know. That red to drag a function. What is it? Okay. Then so this then he drag the value and store in this variable. So and now in order to move in order to rotate this, we need to type transform. We need to transform dot angular angle. we need to find the, it's not here, sorry, we take the small t transfer, then we find either angle. This is responsible for the rotation actually, and we take a new vector and this time we take vector 3. Why we taking vector 3? Because z in 2D there's 2 axes and y and x axis. So but z axis does not in vector 2, it's only in vector 3. So we need to take vector 3 here in order to rotate it. Now with 0 on x axis, 0 on y axis, and minus z axis. And now we stop this and save this thing, go back to Unity and click play. Now you can see I can move date and the direction which I want. Actually you can observe that if you will move in the direction. So our rotation part is done, and now let's head toward the shooting part. So shooting is very simple. In order to do shooting, we need to create a new sprite. You can choose any one of the sprite, but I use circle here. And I drag and drop in inspector, and I press F focus. And now I can decrease the size by 0.0. So 0.05 on y-axis also 0.05, and you can. Now I take the eye of this move. Now you can see these circles. Okay, I increase the size from 0.5 now. And I change the color by some red. Okay, now I add the component that is was rigid body 2D. Now we disable the gravity 0 and constant we go to freeze the rotation on z axis. Okay, here the part done. Now drag and drop in the here project panel and delete from here. So now it becomes a prefab, and now we need to instantiate from triangle in here from this point. When we press left key, we instantiate the our circle component, and then add some force in order to move forward. So in order to do this, we need to create an empty game object. Create empty, make sure it's transform or reset. Go to the move tool and drag and drop to the point of this here. I make it 0.5. Now we go to the and this name as shooting point. Now in triangle, go to a shooting point is created. Now we go back to the script and shoot the bullets. We need to get an if statement for like if we touching the screen or not. I want to, because in this part I want to show that when we press touch Y screen it move, and we touch the right side of the screen is going to shoot. So you can understand what I must say. In order to do this, we go to if and get an input dot get mouse button down. So it's mean when we press the mouse button, the left mouse button. It also works for the mobiles and Android. And we use and conditions, and if we write input need to check the position of the mouse or touch where we touch the screen. Dot X, and then this is greater or equal to screen dot width, and then divide it by 2. So because we need to touch the screen on the right side, so we need to divide the screen by 2 parts to make left side and right side. Then curly brackets and suit. Now let's get the function suit. So like public void suit. So I mark this public because if you wanted to suit the button, you can use the event function on the button in order to suit, and you can access this function from the button. To suit this, we need to create a public transform, and this is like a shooting point or muzzle. Okay, point. Now create one more public game object, and it's called bullet. Then public row let's name as bullet speed. Now what we do here, we need to instantiate the. So in order to instantiate, we need instantiate. So it's a original object, which means the game object, the bullet. Here I bullet, and here also we transform the pen where we need to instantiate. So we have transform virtual shooting point dot. So we need to the position of the shooting point, we need to instantiate, and then shooting point dot rotation. So now it's going to instantiate bullet at the point of shooting point, the position of the shooting point, and the rotation. And now we need to store in some variables, like then we mark game object bullet no. Then we need, when instantiate, we need to add some force in order to move. So what we do here, bullet clones. No, sorry. We need to type so rigid body 2D. Let's name it our bullet rigid body, and that is equal by the bullet clone dot get component rigid body 2D. Now bullet widget dot add force, and here we need to describe the in which direction we need to add the force. So this is the shooting point dot up at y-axis, and then multiply by some speed, that is our bullet speed. And we also, this is optional, we can also add this, and we mark force mode on impulse. So what it means by impulse is add the instant force impressed to the screen is add instantly according to the mass of the what is it called, so, and just stop. And then we need to destroy this. Well, no. Now first check out this and put back this priority and put a triangle, and you can see we need to drag and drop of the shooting point and drag the bullet and add the bullet some bullet speed. So I make 1000 and go back forward something that is multiply by time dot delta time. This is very important thing. Time dot delta time now. Okay. So, and when we play this game, if this mode we can rotate, and if I click this, we can see I can't shoot. Okay, but you can't see that I am not using. Can make the mouse button 1, this means clicking the right mouse button. Now you can see clearly that is shooting bullets. This means you can see that I can shoot this game object by clicking. If I click here, like if I click something here, you can see I can't shoot. If I click here, you can see the bullets are shooting, and so we are our top-down shooting game is created now, and you can add some enemies to play this round. And so guys, and so if you like this video, so like the video and subscribe my channel so you can see the upcoming videos.